What's going on, everyone? Timothy, time and refinement. Ooh, today's topic is gonna be it's okay to have a bad day. It is. It's okay to have a bad day. As the great Les Brown says, it's not a bad life, it's just a bad day. I'm having one of those today, if I'm being honest. Ran to Phoenix yesterday to grab a bunch of supplies, went on a date, had a great day. And then I come home to hardly any product was sold yesterday, and that one really hurt. And I tie my self worth to the business, how much we've sold, how much we made. So when it's doing really well, I'm doing really well. When it's a little slow or there's a slow day or something like that, which doesn't happen super often, I tie it to my self worth and self existence. And it's bad. It was bad last year. It was really bad. And that's why I just worked myself to the bone last year. And it was just absolutely terrible. So this year's been better, not tying my self worth to that as much, even though I'm probably going to do it for the rest of my life. And so, yeah, I mean, I was listening to Mr. Beast on a podcast yesterday for a little while, and he said, as of this year, he's had more bad days than good days. And I'm like, this guy's making millions and millions and millions of dollars, and he still has bad days. So I guess that means I would have bad days still too if I had lots and lots of money. You know, it's crazy to think about, even though I think that money's going to solve all my problems, which I've had some money here and there and doesn't solve anything. So, yeah, I don't know. I get in my head sometimes and just then I think of all the things that I'm doing wrong. And then I just go into overdrive mode. I'm like, okay, what do I need to do? I have all these ideas and I just go full blast and then I just burn myself out during the day. And I'm like, well, I can't get all this done. So, yeah, I mean, it's okay. Again, it's okay to have a bad day. It really is. I would say it's necessary. Can't all have rainbows and unicorns and lollipops all the time. It would get super boring, wouldn't it? I feel like it would. Because then you don't have anything to really look forward to. You have a bad day and then you're like, no, tomorrow's going to be better. Tomorrow's going to be better. This week is going to be better. I got things to look forward to this weekend. I got things to look forward to tomorrow. Whatever that may be. So that kind of just keeps me going. I mean, to be honest with you, it keeps me going that I'm able to kind of share my feelings with all of you and my struggles, and just show you that again, we're not alone in this thing called life. So yeah, I mean, got a couple things planned for today. We're kind of in the middle of the day here, and I got to get some things done still. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. It's not a bad day. It's not a bad life. It's just a bad day, and that's okay. And it's so easy to get into the mindset of, well, it's a bad day, so the next several days or the next weeks are going to be absolutely terrible. And that's not even true by any means. They may be true because it's in your head, but it's not true at all. So yeah, I mean, take measures to take care of yourself throughout the day. Whether you need to relax for a couple minutes, sit down for a while, maybe if you need to doom scroll for a minute or two, grab something to eat. Just get yourself out of that headspace if you can, about everything's just doom and gloom. Again, it's okay to feel those feelings, but we don't want those to take over entirely and to define us as human beings. And then we identify in that, and it just spirals and gets worse and worse and worse. So yeah, probably not a good idea. um, yeah, I think it's just it's okay to have that. It's okay to have those days. Even the great successful ones even have bad days. So don't think too bad about it. It's necessary. Take some time for yourself, and maybe reach out to someone that you feel might be having the same. Because if you can get out of your head And hyper anxiety comes with bad days, right? They come with, I'm not good enough. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. What's wrong with me? So if we take the spotlight off of us and what we're doing wrong and what my problems are and why I'm not doing XYZ, why I'm not making money, all of these little tiny snippets of personal first world problems, if we can take the spotlight off of us just for a little bit and perhaps think of someone else, think of what they're doing, check up on them, then magically it gets out of our head. I mean, the bad day's still going to be there, but to get those anxieties out of our head in order to check up on people. This is what, in my opinion, this is what 12 step does properly, really well, is in order to get out of your own head and know your own issues and your tiny little problems. They talk about connection and reaching out to other people. And I think they do that really well, whether it's reaching out to people as a checklist to be like, this is going to help me feel better instead of genuinely uh, caring for that other person. That's a totally different story. But they still hit that on the head really, really well, in my opinion. So, yeah, I mean, just check up on people that you haven't checked up on in a while. You know, quick text, quick phone call. Doesn't have to be a lot. I know this has helped me personally in the past. So I don't give you guys advice on anything that I wouldn't do or haven't done for myself. So that's where the genuineness comes from. So yeah, check up on those people. Check up on your siblings. Check up on your parents if you're close with them. See how they're doing. And you might be pleasantly surprised on what kind of conversations come from that. I've had some really fantastic ones, if I'm being honest with you. Like really, really deep, fantastic conversations. So yeah, I mean, I got a buddy that does very well for himself. But he's alone. I mean, at the end of the day, he goes to bed by himself, and it's him in a big house, and I'm sure that can get lonely. So he keeps me kind of rocking and rolling, and to show where success can come from and where money comes from. But at the end of the day, he's just a human being too, and he has bad days, and I've seen it firsthand. People that have all the money in the world still have bad days. They're still insecure, and they're just like you and me, just have different problems. Whether the problems are better or worse, that could be up for debate, but there's still problems. So I try to remind myself of that, where I'll still have problems once I make more money and once I get to where I want to be financially. There might be less problems again. There might be, I don't have to worry about finances as much, but there's still going to be problems. So, yeah, still going to be bad days, still going to be problems. But what you do with those bad days is really what it comes down to. So, anyway, I'm going to cut this one a little bit short and kind of rambling today, but I just wanted to kind of check that in and, um, yeah, just give you guys some little snippets here and there of advice, and hopefully it works and you can pass that on to somebody else. So, anyway, I love you guys. I cherish you. See you guys in the next episode, and I'm looking forward to it. And always remember that you are loved. You are loved. Cheers, guys.